What is going on, all my Talonmates? It's your boy TalonMasterJ here. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys know me as primarily a competitive Pokemon player. But guys, I gotta come to you with this video today because yesterday had one of the greatest things I have ever seen in my life. You guys know that I'm a diehard Pokemon fan. You guys know my thoughts on the franchise, on the anime, how excited I am that Paldea is literally 1 week away. But we gotta talk about something that happened yesterday, and even 24 hours later, I'm still shaking. Although that might also be a side note because of how great it was. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into that, you guys know the drill. If you like this kind of content, leave a like on the video below. Subscribe if you're new. As you see right now, we are 11 subscribers away from 200 Talonites. I am thankful as all hell for all of my support throughout these last 2 years. And for people who watch this video, there's also going to be maybe a Twitter thread coming out between now and Scarlet and Violet, so be on the lookout for that. But let's try to get to 200 Talonites before Friday's release of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. But we gotta talk about it, guys. Yesterday, Pokemon Journeys aired episode 132, the Finals 4 Partner. That is the Japanese title. We don't know what the English title is gonna be yet. And spoilers ahead for people who don't watch the anime in Japan, like some Western civilization does, but we saw it covered by Variety, we saw it covered by Kotaku, we saw it covered by IGN, and in a real shocker to me as a sports fan, Sports Nation covered it. Ash Ketchum is a world monarch. And I know what people are thinking, monarch? He's world champion. Technically, yes, in the anime, in Japan he's a champion, but in English they called him a monarch. So he is the world monarch. And even 24 hours later, guys, I'm still shocked at it. I mean, we gotta talk about certain parts in that episode. The first one, naturally, at the beginning. If you watched that finals in order, the cliffhanger from part 3, where Eternatus shows up after the collision of 10 million volt Thunderbolt and G-Max Wildfire. And it basically does a nod to the Alola battle between Ash and Kukui, where Tapu Koko shows up, and they get the other Tapus there, and basically, it regenerates the Z move for each of them. In this case, it was the Dynamax band, and we got to see something that I personally thought Go was going to do when we saw it in the Darkest Day. I thought maybe, just maybe, we'll see Gigantamax Cinderace for Go. But no, sirree, we had a swerve and a half when Leon gave us G-Max Cinderace. And guys, that fireball that Cinderace steps on from the games, oh my god, it looks phenomenal in this anime. It looked insanely good. And not to be outdone, Ash Gigantamax's Pikachu, so we got to see Chonky Boy one last time before Generation 9. Awesome. Insanity. I loved it. And, of course, it came down to G-Max Fireball versus G-Max Volt Crash, and they both, were doing it very evenly. They were getting it close, and they both took the hit, which apparently knocked both of them back to regulation size. And in all fairness, I think that was something that nobody really considered, but maybe that was what Eternatus was there for. It was there to absorb the Galar particles and give each of them one turn of Gigantamax. And in that case, Pikachu won with G-Max Volt Crash. So, was it a little sad to see Cinderace go down to one move after it was in the battle originally and use Scorching Sands to make it a ground type? Not really, but I understand where people come from on that side of things. And it was just insane to see Cinderace go down, but it did take damage prior from Dracovish in their matchup, so it technically had some damage, just not a whole lot. But G-Max Volt Crash it was gonna take a hit there. But given the fact that the title was named Partner, it only made sense that the final battle was going to be the two Pokemon that Leon and Ash started their journeys with, Charizard and Pikachu. And oh my god, the animation that was done by OLM and all of those production teams over there in Japan. Guys, I kid you not, I'm still shaking as I'm recording this because just thinking about those clips is insanity. It is just so good. I mean, you have the final Pokemon, and you thought that maybe Leon would Gigantamax Charizard, but again, he did Cinderace. And you see the flashback that Leon's first battle as a Charmander, we saw it against a Rookidee, but we didn't know who the Rookidee was. And then we find out it was Sonya. So Leon technically had a loss beforehand. It's just ever since he entered the World Coronation Series, he was billed as the undefeatable, unbeatable champion. And given the fact that all he lost to was a Rookidee, it's pretty impressive, to say the least. And also shout out to Sonya for being one of the two known people to defeat Leon in a Pokemon battle. But in the middle of that battle, guys, I just don't even know what to say about it. I really don't know what to say, because words that I'm about to say won't do it justice. You had every single companion that Ash has journeyed with at some point in time. You had Misty, you had Brock, you had Silent of all people. I was shocked that we never even got him in physical, but I'll take it. And to a lesser extent, you also had Alexa, but we gotta remember, in the Decalore Islands, she was a companion of Ash. We have to remember that. And also the first two episodes of the XY series, she was a companion of Ash, so made sense for her to be there. Then you see the Alola gang, and you see Bonnie, and you see Clement, and in all fairness, the real shocker, I just couldn't even believe it. You saw May and Max return, and oh my god, look, Journey's Anime, the production team for this, they got their designs flawless in that video, and just in this episode, guys. I mean, May in the outfit that is known as the Princess of Hoenn, so we know she was the Princess of Hoenn. It was speculated, but now it's official, and Chloe wore that same dress. And also, if you looked very closely at May's team, because she had some of her Pokemon out there, Glaceon was wearing a rose. Drew gave May the rose that Eevee evolved into Glaceon and now wears. Phenomenal piece of work. And it was just insane to see May and Max there, and they're watching this battle with intent. And honestly, Max, I don't know if you want to battle Ash anymore after this one, little man. But who knows? Who knows? But even with May and Max returning for the first time since the Diamond and Pearl series, nothing could have prepared us for what happened at the end of the battle. Pikachu collapses, and we get a sort of a flashback to Ash's first ever line about Pikachu. And essentially, I feel it was almost like an out-of-body experience, so to speak, because you see the electrocution, but then it's a white screen. And then you see Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charizard show up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even believe it, because we all thought that they were never going to be shown again in the anime. We got his Butterfree and his Pidgeot back. That is the first appearance of Pidgeot since he said he'd come back for it at the end of the original series, yo. Like, oh my god, it was insane to see them back. Like, we saw Butterfree a couple of times here and there, especially in, like I said, in the Decalore Islands, when he was helping out that one Caterpie evolve, and he brought back memories of Butterfree. But to see it back was insane, and also seeing Primate back, and Mach, and Snorlax, and Lapras, and oh my god, it was insane. And then you see the Johto Pokemon, and Larvitar was there! The baby Larvitar was there! Oh my god, and then you see the Hoenn team. And also, I'm doing this as a sort of a tribute, but Swellow's voice actor in Japan, we all know that he sadly is no longer with us. But for them to not only use that voice, but credit him too, my god, that was great! And then you see the Sinnoh team, and then all the Unova Pokemon, and then the Kalos team, and then the Alola team. And then you see the Journey team, they lift him up, and he basically just explodes a Thunderbolt into the sky, almost like a Thunder Armor, in a sense. And he becomes the Thunderbolt, and Charizard becomes the Fire Blast. And, oh my god, that finish was insane. I don't even know, I can't even have the words for it sometimes. It was so damn good. Like, if this is what a Pokemon competitive battle is supposed to be in the anime, OLM, all you guys did it phenomenally. Like, you have reinvigorated the competitive scene with this episode, in my opinion. I don't even know what to tell you guys after that. Except for the fact that that trophy is so damn big, I don't even know where Ash is gonna put it. Oh my god, that is a huge trophy. Honestly, guys, if this is gonna be the end of Pokemon Journeys, I'm gonna say it straight up. Pokemon Journeys, or just the Pokemon anime in general, they've given us highs, they've given us lows, they've given us recap episodes that we don't see over here, they've given us special previews, they've given us stuff on Amazon, they've done everything possible. But honestly, guys, I don't think I'm ever going to see a battle like this. And we all had Ash versus Paul, or Ash versus Sawyer, or Ash versus Alon in our top 3. Oh, no. This one is like, for a sports reference, this is what Tom Brady is in the NFL. Or Michael Jordan. Or Bill Russell in his heyday. That's a comparison to this battle. It is just that freaking good. And if you guys have not seen it, go and watch it. You will not regret watching this battle in its entirety. I didn't. I hope you guys let me know in the comments below if you have seen this episode or this entire battle. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so we can get to that goal of 200 Talonites by this Friday. I will see you guys with another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.